Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another installment of our 90-day first quarter challenge. Man, we are ticking. The clock is ticking. The first quarter is almost up. Welcome, everybody. We are in dun 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 dun. Dun. What is it? Let me look. Day 59. Wow, day 59. So let me just jump right into it. So in this 90-day challenge, I am earning 625K by December 31st, 2022, by helping a minimum of five people, either fire their landlord or five people start a short-term rental business, aka Airbnb. And our focus is to try to do this, as often as possible, but minimum once a quarter. And during this challenge, I tasked myself with the idea that if we want to change externally, you have to change internally. So I committed to reading, a book every 15 days. And below in the, I'll make sure I put it right there in the links below, are the four books that I've gotten through: Think and Grow Rich, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, Reginald Lewis, The Making of a $1 Billion Empire. And then the last one that I jumped into was The Science of Getting Rich. A lot of really, really awesome ways of changing your mental, changing your mindset. What I wanted to basically share today is just some takeaways. Those who are on my team in my inner circle will tell you that I have been quite on an emotional roller coaster for the last 60 days, just trying to get stuff done this week. Tons of stress getting up to this point, but I got two closings. We've been able to add three more partners on our Airbnb team. We're ahead in our first quarter goals, but it's not without a consequence. And part of it is, guys, is really getting your mindset right, getting your emotions under wraps, so that the people who are the closest to you don't suffer when things don't go right. And believe me, Murphy's Law is that whatever can go wrong does go wrong, and generally at the most inopportune times. So just during this emotional roller coaster I've been on, I just want to kind of share with you some of my takeaways in no particular order. But number one is this: everyone is useful, but no one is necessary. And just think about what I'm saying is, there's people who started on my team, 90 days ago, who are not on my team. And and it's not that we couldn't merge our resources and our talents. But it's the idea that one person, one clown, don't stop the circus. And if I've part of my nature is to try to create as many JV joint venture opportunities as I can as I scale up. But I want you, but I don't need you. And I say that very seriously as you try to scale up whatever business idea you have. Trust is earned, and when people violate that trust, or when they overstep, you got to have enough inner strength to humbly get to the step to them and say, there's some things that we don't do, because that will definitely hurt you if you don't create those boundaries. Which gives me to my next point: collaboration trumps competition. There are some people who very much their mindset is of a closed fist. Nothing flows out, but then nothing flows in. Part of my philosophy is opening my hand up, and whether it's information, whether it's helpfulness, whether it's resourcefulness, if I can help you and in turn you can help me, we can get to our end goal better. I'm criticized a lot about oversharing on social media things that are working, because I'm creating my competition. Well, in my head, I have an abundance mindset, so that we're not competing against each other. I'm competing against one person. That's the person in the mirror. And if I can share or do something that can assist you, my hope is that ball will move in the universe, and you'll be able to help someone, and in turn, that person can help someone, and then, we have this whole series of events that people are paying it forward. Collaboration, guys, over competition. Here's the next thing, and this is kind of where I have been. Your stress level is a reflection of how much is in your emergency fund. So here's the deal, guys. No one likes to lose money. No one does. But when you're on the verge of losing money, you are just not happy. But the point is, the reason that we don't settle for the 9 to 5, the W-2s, the reason that we're not going to settle for, building somebody else's vision and goals and dreams and never working on our own, is that you'll never put enough in your emergency fund just doing that. Guys, you got to have at least 3 months put aside in that fund, so that level, that stress, that if the transmission goes, if the furnace goes, if the washing machine goes, that all of that is taken away. And just because of the way we are socialized and conditioned in school, we kind of believe that we have to, is necessary to have a job, a good job, by the way, in order to get this American dream. I would challenge you and push back and say it's necessary to have a job to fund whatever entrepreneurial vision God's put on your spirit. Got to have a job to fund it. But a job should be a stepping stone. It should be a doorway. It shouldn't be the end goal. And whether you have a creative, an artistic, or just an entrepreneurial ambition inside you, tap in. Tap into that inner strength and go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Last thing I want to just share is to stay humble, man. Just stay humble. There's a Netflix series that features Kanye West. And then in one of the segments, Kanye is having a conversation with his mom. And if you know the Kanye story, his mom is an educator. And his mom was really, part of Kanye's ability to break through, to tap into all of those gifts and skills that he had, but get through some of the self-limiting beliefs. And here's what Kanye's mom said. She was trying to keep him humble. And I think this advice goes for anyone who's striving. When a giant looks through the mirror, he sees nothing. When a giant looks through the mirror, he sees nothing. What does that mean? It means that he's humble enough, or she's humble enough, that they're a giant. They're not looking down on nobody. They're not looking up on nobody. They're just basically seeing where they are, where they come from, and where they're striving to be. Okay, when a giant looks through a mirror. So those are a couple things. Again, this journey is still going on. We got a full 30 days left in the quarter. I'll put the links of the books I'm reading or have read in below. And please join the 90-day challenge with me. Take care, everybody, and God bless.